Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We do have Rymak here on the killer side. We do have Wilco with Shu, Father, and Revu. The same formation once again. I'm quite excited, to be fair, to see what our gamers are going to be able to bring to the table. And to be fair, I don't really know what to expect here. As you can see, the chase is going to start pretty soon, and the main problem is going to be the stock that we are going to be able to see. But things are rolling pretty well for the very start here, as we have it in front of our faces. It seems that Rymak here might be able to do something in this position here, in this moment, and maybe we are going to be able to go for a cheesy play here, and yes, indeed, is going to be the case. We do manage to get the first pellet out of the way. It seems that our killer is going to be in a pretty good position. Oh no, not the best day to be our survivor right now. He needs to continue with his chase. He needs to do everything that he possibly can to actually get the best result that he humanly can. It seems to be quite a bad position, quite a bad moment. We do need to go for the power. It seems that our killer, ooh, beautiful attempt there, but no, it's not going to roll too well. It seems that maybe we're going to be able to take the hit there. Maybe. Oh my god, that flick was insane, bro. But well played. It seems that the first down is going to be ensured. We do manage to get the first juicy hook stage out of the way as well, which is going to make things even more interesting. But yeah, that's going to be the situation overall. It seems that Rymak might be in a pretty good start, in a pretty good job, job overall so far. So yeah, that's going to be the whole idea behind it. I would say that it's going to be a little bit tricky because we didn't manage to pop any generators, and yeah, our power is going to run out as well, which is going to make our situation, our position even worse for now. But the stock is going to increase as well, which is going to be quite good. The juicy stock there. It seems that our killer is going to be able to put on his sneakers once again and go with the flow, the hit connecting there, and it seems that Shu is going to be able to do something maybe in this position, in this moment. He doesn't want to waste these pellets. Interesting decision from our survivor here, and not a good day to be our gamer. We do need to get something out of the way. It seems that the tier 1 is going to remain for now, but that was so close, but no, it's not really going to connect. Surely he's going to be able to continue this chase here. He seems to be in a pretty good position. Maybe we do manage to get a pallet out of the way. Yes, indeed, this seems to be the case. The first generator being popped is not making the position any better. The second one coming along the way. We do get this pallet out of the way, though. The third one. Oh my god, these jukers are farming right now. This is not looking like a good position. It seems that right now Sirenia needs to step up the game. Rymak here, he needs to do something in this position, otherwise he's not going to be able to do anything. We do manage to get it straight out of the way right now. And to be fair, this killer eats pallets like crazy, doesn't care too much. Not a good day, but we do manage to take the juicy play here from our killer. It seems to be quite a bad position. We do need to go W here. Very smart decision. It seems that our killer is going to try to go for the play. Very beautiful down. But no, it's not looking to be such a good moment. It's not looking to be such a good position. It seems that Rymak is going to be able, though, to get another hook stage. But 3 generators being popped for that. Not a good trade-off. Not a good decision done from our killer. I think that things are going to be quite problematic overall. So yeah, that's going to be interesting to see. I don't know if I'm quite excited because things are not rolling so well for our killer here. So I can't really say that I hate survivors, don't get me wrong, but yeah, their efficiency, it's very high, and this is really noticeable. Now we need to give some love to our killer as well. He's trying. This is something to keep in mind. He is really trying, even though he may not be the best, even though he may encounter screw-ups along the way. He does try his best, so this is going to be an important factor here. It seems that he's going to try to go for the freshes. Very smart decision here. He might be able to get a few out of... he doesn't decide to do that. He's going to go after the tunnel. Interesting switch of ideas here. And to be fair, this pallet here is not a good one. This can be easily abused, and yeah, it's not going to be good. We do see the flashbang there making its waves, but no, it's not really going to roll well. And yeah, quite a bad position. Maybe we're going to be able to do something in this position. We don't manage to get the hit there. Revel is going to be able to continue this chase. He seems to be in a pretty good position. He seems to be in a pretty good moment. Maybe he's going to be able to do something in this position alone, but I don't think that he's going to be able to go for another round. Yes, indeed, this is not going to be the case. And the down being guaranteed as well. The eruption being procced up. Yeah, that's not going to be such a good moment for our killer. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a pretty good spot to be in. So this is going to be the most part of our section here. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit tricky though, because as you can see, we do manage to get a second hook stage on our survivor here on Revel, but it's not gonna be enough. It seems that, yeah, things are gonna get even more trickier from here on out. So yeah, a little bit of a tricky spot, a little bit of a tricky position. I would really believe the fact that we should see the 2 generators being popped as well, but I don't really know what to say because I don't know what gem progress they have in general, so that's gonna be a little bit of a more trickier side here. And it seems that Shu is gonna be here with the survivors, gonna try to take hits for him. Very smart decision. Down is gonna be guaranteed as well. We do need to go for the big though. We do need the strategy. He's not gonna decide to go for it though. Interesting decision here being played. It seems that our gamer is cooking a little bit, and Ryan Mack here, he can't really do anything. He just needs to go with the flow. He just needs to get it down as soon as humanly possible. It seems that another round is not gonna be possible. Very smart decision. He is gonna decide to leave the chase. Ooh, not to leave the chase. Leave that loop there. And yeah, another gen out of the way. The down is gonna be guaranteed though. And yeah, a little bit unfortunate. We did hear the survivor drop there, so ooh, a bit tricky, not gonna lie. But yeah, as we can see, this is gonna be quite an unfortunate part here. So a little bit of a situation shift, a little bit of a comment. But overall, these gamers really played this very well. This survivor side here really showed us an amazing level of gen progression here. They are not messing. Damn! The last gen being popped? Bro, what? How long was this game? That's crazy, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. This game was crazy, bro. This was like insanity of a game, bro. I'm not even gonna lie right now. Like, that was totally unexpected. I thought that we were gonna see maybe some gen speed, but not like this, bro. These gamers really trained. These gamers really showed us what it means to train with the team here. And we already know that this team here is not a bad one. Maybe they had a couple of screw-ups along the way, but it doesn't really matter because this level of coordination is going quite good, and I don't really know what they're gonna do in this situation. I mean, at the end of the day, we know the fact that this killer doesn't have the stock meter full, which is gonna make the position a little bit better for our survivor side here. Maybe they're gonna be able to do something, but we need to keep in mind the fact that yeah, it's not gonna be such a good moment to be our team Sirenia here. They need to play this as safely as possible. They need to make sure that they are gonna be able to get as many stages as possible as well. And no, we decide to leave it at 7 stages, 3 crashes. Interesting decision making, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, the safest option is always the better one, I would believe, or that's what I would tell to myself every single time. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We do have our potential last game, or the potential comeback for Team Sirenia here, so I'm quite curious to see what our team is going to be able to bring to the table. We do have once again our killer Welko here on the killer side. We do have 6 hearts, Fel, Moon and Emmy on the survivor side. It's going to be quite an exciting game, and to be fair, I'm quite interested to see what Welko is going to be able to bring to us for today. But as we have our start here, it seems that our killer is going to be in a pretty good position. He's going to be able to pretty much zone this survivor here, trying to take this very close smooch here, and the Moon is not in such a good position, to be honest. She needs to play this as safe as possible. She needs to make sure that she's going to be able to get the best play that she humanly can, but to be fair, I have no idea who this survivor is. I didn't play. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm cooked, man. I'm cooked. I'm gonna be honest. And we do continue here. It seems to be a Jill, man. Did they change her avatar? I'm not even sure, but okay. It doesn't. She's not Jill though. I mean, she seems like one. Okay, interesting. We do continue with this chase here. We are not gonna be able to take that down. Ooh, quite unfortunate. Here we let them pick a bit too much here, and it seems that Moon might go down, might not be the case. Ooh, beautiful tag. It seems to be quite a bad position, quite a bad moment to do continue with this here, and it seems that it's going to be quite a close encounter. Maybe the down is going to be guaranteed. We do try to go for the best play humanly possible here, but no, the greediness from our killer, or not from the killer, my apologies, from the survivor side. It seems that he's going to roll pretty well. The down is going to be guaranteed. Oh my god, that miss is going to be such a problem for our killer. He needs to play this as safely as possible. We do need to get the juicy down. No, he's not gonna decide to get it yet. He needs to though. And ooh, maybe the down being guaranteed, but the first generator just popping, it's for sure not good. By the way, sets, my apologies, man, I didn't update the thing, but the sets are right, with the second set being our juicy. What's the name once again? My apologies, I'm a little bit stupid here. But yeah, that's gonna be the situation. My apologies. We do have a Mars with this first set being Blight. My apologies. I really forgot to update that. But it's good that people are using that command. Yesterday I didn't see it, no one used it, that's why I didn't update it. But for today it seems that it's gonna be a different story, so for the future games I'm gonna update it. Thank you very much though. But yeah, that's gonna be the situation here. Moon is gonna take the unhook. which is going to be pretty good. And we do decide to go after Freshes. No, it's not going to be the case here. So Wilco is in a pretty tough spot. He needs to get the best play possible, otherwise he's not going to be able to get the best result that he possibly can get here. But we do need to get it down here, otherwise things are going to get more complicated. We do try to go for it, but no, it's not really going to... What is this Survivor, bro? Like, those screams are... Ugh. I don't know, man, not interesting. The less, you know, I don't know how to properly explain this, but yeah, that's gonna be the position, that's gonna be the situation. We do continue this chase here. Seems that our killer here is not gonna be in a bad spot, but the pallets here are really killing him. I'm gonna be totally honest, totally clear about it. And it seems that maybe we're gonna be able to do something. The greediness from Moon's part is really showing itself. The pallet is gonna be dropped as well, so it's gonna be a pretty bad situation. We do see the survivor here trying to go for the vault. Very smart decision, very damaging part of the set here. So yeah, that's gonna be really unfortunate, I'm not gonna lie, but a little bit tricky overall as an idea. Now, yeah, I don't really know what to say, man. I mean, things are not going so well for our killer here. He managed to get only 2 hook stages. I don't know if he has a plan in mind. I don't know if he has a strategy here. I don't know if he relies on something to be truthful. But, yeah, it's not going so well, man. I mean, you need to step up the game. Otherwise, things are not looking to be good at all. And we do hear a lot of progress on this generator zone. Maybe we're going to be able to stalk our prey, and maybe we are going to be able to take the down here. If we recall correctly, he needs to get the 6 stages here, so it should go pretty well. Yeah, very smart play here from Renato. He's going to decide to go for the pre-vote. Very smart decision here. But I don't really know what to expect out of this. I mean, it's a very bad spot. And if the killer is not going to be able to bring something to the table, then the down is just going to be, or the loss is going to be guaranteed for our team Engel for the set. So yeah, as I stated, we might see that juicy tiebreaker incoming here. And to be fair, it was a bit unexpected on the way that Wilco played the first set. I totally didn't expect this to happen, but we do manage to find our prey here. It seems that Emmy is going to be spotted, so yeah, that's going to be a little bit unfortunate for our gamer, but he doesn't decide to use the power anymore. No, he's going to decide to do that very smart decision. It seems that WK is going to prevail here, and overall it's going to be a little bit of a tricky position. We do need to get the best result possible. Oh, quite a bad spot. We do manage to get this out of the way. It seems that we are going to have our first victim. 6 hearts. What are you doing, my boy? You need to escape this, otherwise it's not really going to go too well. But no, this killer didn't use the power too many times, and this is noticeable. We don't manage to get the result that we possibly want, and this is going to be really unfortunate. We do try to go for power once again. It's not going to go too well. Huh? 6 hearts is... I would say trolling, but I don't think that is trolling. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think he's trolling. But we do manage to get another down here. It seems that Moon is gonna be in a pretty bad position, a pretty bad prejudice here. Ooh, quite unfortunate, quite unlucky. We do continue this chase here. It seems that our survivor is gonna go double key. Very smart decision, very smart idea. Down is gonna be guaranteed though. And our killer still has a bit of power left. Maybe he's gonna be able to do something in this moment here. Maybe he's gonna be able to go and turn around the game. That's a possibility. Maybe a gameplay that is gonna shift our whole position here, but no. Ooh, that was something, I'm not gonna lie, that was something. And yeah, 3 stages. Wilco, you disappointed me, boy. I thought that we are gonna see the gameplay of our lives, but no, only 3 stages. You overcommit. I don't know what was that play there, but if he had the power there, he would have been able to take 2 downs there, so yeah, that's unfortunate.